Greetings, YouTube. This week is the last day before Brothers War, and I figured I would showcase some Selesnya Enchantments. So the core of the deck is here, starting off with Generous Visitor and Spirited Companion, Kami of Transience, Jukai Naturalist, Mishiko's Reign of Truth. You're just playing a whole bunch of enchantment cards, the cards that synergize well together off of the enchantment base, and it is a very linear strategy. And from here, I think that the deck branches off into two distinct ways. One is to go kind of wedding announcement and just really push as little interaction as possible, and the other way to go is to do Weaver of Harmony and put in some enchantment removal like Circle of Confinement, Borrowed Time, or if you want to, you can do the Touch the Spirit Realm. And the downside with this one is that it can't remove other wedding announcements or annoying enchantments. So I'm going to run the Borrowed Time. And I think that I haven't played too much with. I think the wedding announcements over Borrowed Time is an interesting way to go. I know that MTGA Zone was doing that, and just going with the Circle of Confinement. And I've seen some decks that were ditching the Weaver of Harmony as well, because if the Weaver dies, gets removed by interaction, it's pretty brutal. But if your opponent doesn't have any interaction, then Weaver of Harmony can just pop off. So we're gonna try it. We're gonna do the double removal, and then for the top end of the deck, we are running Katilda, and you can run 3 copies of Katilda. But I don't have a third copy, and I didn't really want to craft for it, considering I don't know how much I'm going to play the deck. And so what I did have, though, is a 1 copy of Hallowed Haunting. And if you do go with the wedding announcement way, I've seen some people cut the Weaver of Harmony for more Hallowed Hauntings, specifically with wedding announcement. The idea just being that you flood the board and don't worry so much about answering your opponent's stuff, right? And then Commune with Spirits has been nice. You can go find that like land that you need. If you need removal, it's a pretty good search. And then the last thing is some decks, I believe we're running 2 Jetmir's Gardens instead of Forests. So you can take out 2 Forests here for the Jetmir's Garden so that you can cycle. And that gives you some late game draw that can be very advantageous. The downside is that with this many, I wouldn't run Commune with Spirits maybe if you do run the tap lands, just because you are going to lose out on that turn 1. And but with that, that's the tech for it. Let me know what's been working for you in the comments below, and we'll get started. Alright, so here we go. We've got Weaver of Harmony, Borrowed Time, Mishiko's Reign of Truth, and Circle of Confinement. So with Weaver of Harmony, we can do 2 removals with Circle of Confinement on turn 3. And that's pretty much all this hand has going for it. So we'll see if they have removal for Weaver of Harmony. If they do, we're in big trouble. Similarly, if they have a counterspell up for Weaver of Harmony, that's kind of a bummer as well. So let's just make them have it. Haven't played the enchantments deck against mono blue, but any deck going on the draw against mono blue is kind of a sad time. So do we just keep just playing into the counterspell, praying to God? Okay. We can bring this back at least. Alright, so the double removal feels really bad against the mono blue so far. They don't really have that much. I could give it Mashiko's, because then we can Katilda. Let's go for it. Okay. Definitely filling out some options right now. First game against mono blue. Okay, that sucks. So this is an enchant creature. Flying, lifelink, and protection from vampires, and +X, where X is the number of spirits and enchantments. So we can go with Kami and then playing Jukai. And then if we're careful with our lands, we should be able to circle as well. So let's play the Kami. Play Jukai. And then play Circle of Confinement on the Jin, which will probably result in a bounce spell. Oh, okay. No, Impulse. That's good for us. I was thinking that they were going to have a Spell Pierce or something. So that's pretty good. And then we have Borrowed Time here for Terror. They didn't have any of the phase tricks either, which is nice. One more land and we can do Katilda and Borrowed Time. Oh, we can't do the... we have to pay the ward. Oh, alright, let's exile that bad boy. Nice, they didn't have any of the phase magic, so that's good. We'll just pay that then, get that out of here. Hit for 7. That's pretty cool. We get to draw a card off Spirited Companion. And then I think because we're at risk of them bouncing, we'll play this to get around the Make Disappear, but we'll play Katilda here on the Jukai. Okay, and that's fine. We get another +1 out of it on Kami. We don't need the life gain anyway. Let's see if they can draw into an answer here. Thirst into Terror. And they've decided they had enough. Oh, we had lethal on the board anyway. Alright, well, we beat mono white or mono blue in the first round, so that's good. Okay, game number 2. We've got 3 Generous Visitors and a Weaver of Harmony. Seems like that could be good. Go with discarding the Boseiju. The only problem is that we are kind of starved on green. Alright, so we're up against the mono black. This is kind of nice to play if you can get immediate value out of it. So I think I'm going to go with the Weaver here. Kind of pull a cut down. Didn't hit the land for Jukai into anything. So they do have... So this will put the out of cut down range. There's still going to be... There's still going to be some issues with Okay, so what do we do? Do we put it on Generous Visitor or do we put it on Weaver? I guess spread the counters around. We're gonna get rid of Weaver. Okay, there goes Weaver. It's too bad we missed the land drop because we had some really good stuff going on here. Lily, okay. Sacrifice a creature. Now this is the deck that I got completely just... Like, I got destroyed by enchantments every single time I played against it. And of course, now that we're playing it, we're going to get destroyed by mono black, right?
You won't be outsmarting me.
Let's see, what do we discard? Probably a Generous Visitor. I guess if we had drawn a land, specifically green, we could Jukai Naturalist into a Generous Visitor. So we could borrow time and just get rid of Lily. Especially if they're going to play another Lily. That feels good. So it comes in as a measly little 1/1. So Jukai into this would be nice if we drew a land. I think we just borrowed time here and get rid of Lily. I don't think they have any answer for that. If they do, then we just kind of refreshed Lily and that's bad. Wow, okay. Do they have enough lilies? That's the real question. Alright, so now we get to Jukai Naturalist into Borrowed Time. And we get to remove Lily again. Could have gotten rid of their menace creature, but with the life gain, it's not too bad. Okay, so Hallowed Haunting would cast 3 to cost, and it creates something, and then we would need to draw it. I think Spirited Companion might be better. Another commune, okay. Hallowed Haunting might have been the right choice there to get out. Oh, and they decided they had enough. Yeah, they spent too many resources there trying to control my board and didn't really have an answer. So far, 2-0. Easy games, too. Okay, Circle of Confinement. We got a commune on turn 1. Look for a Plains, probably, into Kami. We could also do a Naturalist and pray for land. A Weaver. With this, I think we go with the Naturalist. I still like holding on to the Naturalist until you're guaranteed some of your value. Guardian of New Benalia is not good. That's a good Circle of Confinement target. Do we let them get the Scry? Could just remove it immediately. I think we want to get multiple... things off of our... So we don't have the 2 white, so we're not going to be able to Jukai Naturalist into this. We can play this into that. Let's save the Circle of Confinement for as long as we can. A Brutal Cathar is kind of brutal. If we draw a Plains, we can get rid of the Brutal Cathar. Otherwise, I'm still on the same strategy as before. Generous Visitor, you say? Well, this double enchantment is pretty tempting. Let's see what... Could be right to play Generous Visitor and then the Naturalist. But I think I want to set up the... Let's see what their removal is. Because if we can Circle of Confinement and get rid of both their Guardian and the Cathar, it's pretty good. Okay, can't do both then. Enlist here. And there's no way that I'm blocking with the Naturalist because next turn we get to Visitor, Weaver, Circle of Confinement. Do I want a Kami, or do I want another Weaver? I think we just go for big life gain because they felt like they're very aggressive. So I'm going to play the Visitor, and we just pump the Naturalist up. Oh, they do have... Let's see if they have a shock. Okay, they didn't. It's good. This is good. And then we can set up a pretty massive borrowed time here. Yeah. And the opponent knows what's coming and is out of here. We got Circle of Confinement, Shiko's Spirited, and Weaver. So we can turn 2 Weaver, do a turn 3 Circle of Confinement, which is pretty good against aggro. Got Mashiko's Spirited. It's okay. Would rather have double white. The double white hands feel better than the double green. Which makes me think, what is the green count? 7. There, yeah, so we are running more white than green. Oh, hi, Naturalist. That's good. So... I guess we Spirited Companion here? Because then we can Jukai into Weaver. They play Bankbuster. So we'll do Jukai into Weaver. And let's see what they have for removal. They don't have removal. They drew with Reckoner Bankbuster. They play a Plains. So that's huge. So we get a Mashiko, copy Mashiko's. So we want to play one more, play Weaver to up the count first. Yeah, and they concede. It's a pretty straightforward deck. Very linear, very much just, hey, can you stop what I'm doing? And pretty fun to play. I like it. And this is like a tempo mid-range deck, so Hopefully we hit something nice with Commune with Spirits. But we can Visitor into Jukai Naturalist is okay. A lot of land. Alright, and they played Raid. Looks like they're some sort of Rakdos strategy. Okay, so the Infernal Grasp on the Naturalist, that makes sense. 2 Communes is kind of rough. Let's go look for something other than... Well, we can see if they have more answers for Jukai Naturalist. We've got the Borrowed Time. Remove anything that's too scary. More Infernal Grasps. Okay, so all of the removal. I think we can commune here again. Look for a circle. Weaver of Harmony versus Mashikos. Well, we're going to be able to play a land, and then we can call me and Borrowed Time. Kind of like, well, because Weaver allows us to, yeah, let's do Weaver. Right? Because, like, if we get Weaver down, then we can Borrowed Time twice. And if they don't play anything scary, then we can just play Call Me into Borrowed Time. Okay, Fable's not that scary. I was gonna say, oh, are you gonna attack? Okay, so if we... I think we just go for wiping the board here, right? Oh, I shouldn't... Okay. I just missed out on the damage. Could have been 1 more damage. What's up, Shock? Fable on a Shieldred is scary. Yeah, they could definitely do a Shieldred into a Fable. That would be pretty brutal. Okay, so Circle of Confinement is just game, right? Looks like maybe they have removal. Well, no. Hey, Diamond 3, let's go. Alright, double green. We've got a fully green hand except for Circle, so should be okay. Okay, no green hurts a little bit here. I think I like the Kami. Thalia, huh? Okay. Well, we can Circle of Confinement on Thalia. Or we could be like, I don't care about the Thalia. Save this for when they Cathar one of our things. If I play the Weaver, this can't attack, but this can. I think we go with not playing around the Thalia. Let's see if there's a more scary thing. Let's try to draw some removal here. Like if they play Cathar this turn. Okay, Anointed Peacekeeper gets rid of Circle of Confinement and is not great. They could also do the Weaver of Harmony and prevent me from being able to copy Mashiko's. I think if I'm them, I get rid of the circle. Yeah. Dang it. Okay, I was really hoping that we were going to be able to hit a land there so that we could copy it with Weaver, because what, this is only a +2/+2. It's still enough to pressure with Kami, though. I mean, it's trample. I don't think blocking with the first strike makes a lot of sense. Okay. Now, they could have removal now that they have the Emperor, so I think we want to spread this out. So I think this time we want to put it on Weaver or on Visitor. Probably on Weaver. Could copy it, but I'm just going to let it resolve. Because we're going to play Borrowed Time here. Here. Spread the damage out. Try to play around Wandering Emperor. Alright, so there's the Wandering Emperor. They get rid of the Kami. They go to 10, so they go to 4.
Judgment is fun.
Definitely applying a lot of pressure with that Kami of Transience. Hopefully they don't have 2 Wandering Emperors in hand, that would really suck. We go to 5 lands. And they pass. Okay, so I feel like... Okay, I can't copy that with this, right? There's no reason to do it twice. I think what we do here is we do a Generous Visitor. We use the Circle of Confinement. We try to spread out the damage as best we can. So 1 on Weaver, 1 on Generous. And then they're going to go to 2 HP. They have another Wandering Emperor, which it looks like they do. Yep.
Now you've done it. That's coming off. You are not much of a roadblock.
Oh, why did I think it was 2? Missed a damage there. Okay, they're hoping that they have enough to be able to block everything. They've got to kill Wandering Emperor, right? Make a 2/2. Whoa.
Remember your training.
I'm pretty sure they just killed themselves. They're completely untapped, right? So as long as I can attack with 3/3/3s, we're good. Pretty sure this is lethal. Surprise trick, I don't know. Yeah, they should have created the 2/2 there. Then it would have been a lot harder for me to figure out how to attack. Oops. Alright, all green. All green. We're okay. We're gonna draw white. It's gonna be great. Willy Snake. Alright. Tap land. We like to see tap lands. This is good. Now we're gonna draw a plains. We're gonna draw plains and everything's gonna be great. Okay. That is good enough. It's only a +1/+1, but we'll spread the counters here. They disappear, doesn't matter, I still get the counter trigger off of it, which is what matters against a counter or against a control deck. Oh, really wish we could play Katilda. I could play Circle. I could play Circle just to trigger, just as a +1/+1 on each card. It hits nothing. And then if they have targeted removal for Kami or Generous Visitor, it feels really bad. So I think we just attack here. Hold the removal. Here's the Infernal Grasp. Not a lot going on that turn. Okay, so now with Blood Tithe, we can definitely do some stuff. Wonder if I should have played Boseiju. Because if I played Boseiju, if we drew land, then we can get enough through here. So I'm gonna try the Circle of Time. Remove. Though, don't put the counter on it. I always want to put the counter on it. Circle of Confinement, and it's a vampire, which means that it might actually trigger its secondary ability. I do think we're going to play Boseiju just as a land. Oh, we can't. I already played it. Right? I don't think we need to blow up their blood or anything. What, Katilda's a 2/2 right now? Shieldred. Okay, so they go to 1 HP. Sheesh. And they had enough of that. They're out of here. Alright, turn 1 commune. We've got the double planes. We've got 2 removal. We just need a creature. So commune with spirits into a creature. That's not a creature. Man, do you play Mashiko's Reign of Truth here just because you want to start pressuring them? I don't know if this is correct or not, but I'm going to play it. It feels really bad. Alright, we got Beast Caller. So we commune here, we look for a creature. That's fine. Get this out, Circle of Confinement. Remove the Beast Caller. And then we've got removal, which should be good for making Mashiko's bigger and bigger. We get an Investigate token out of it. This is still 3 costs, so we want to Circle of Confinement first. And I think I will go for the 2 spell here, just because it does add more damage. Oh. Mashiko's can't attack this turn. What was I thinking? But now we've got Borrowed Time that we can duplicate with Heart. Yeah, brilliant. Easy peasy. Alright, so choices. We have 1 removal. Last time I didn't pick land, I was really upset. But Kami into removal feels pretty good. We don't know what color they are, but I'm gonna gamble on that we want the removal. Okay, cool. Very good. I will keep it under wraps. Generous Visitor versus Circle of Confinement. I think I want to play the Kami first instead of just going straight for the Circle. We can let the Generous Visitor get some counters on it first. Not going to be the end of the world. 2, on the other hand, is not great. Getting Weaver in is really tempting. This could get out of hand really quick. But the nice thing about Weaver is that we can copy our Circle of Confinement and choose multiple targets. Will do, Nemi, I will do. Oh no! Borrowed Time, huh? Here goes Weaver. No, don't pick Weaver. You should have picked Kami. Alright, so if we draw planes, then we can do more stuff. We did not draw the planes, and it wants to tap my planes. Why would it tap my 1 planes to play out Kami of Transience? I ask you that. Auto Tapper trying to get me again. Alright, Weaver of Harmony is scary business. How much is... It only costs 2 to do. Pretty sure what we do here is we Circle of Confinement and then Boseiju. They get a land out of it. The nice thing here is that Boseiju can get rid of Weaver. And with we can do this as an instant, so we don't mind them doing the blockers first. With Trample, it doesn't matter. You can get it through. Nice. So let's do this. We could have even gotten... we could have gotten our Weaver back. We killed the Borrowed Time, which would have put this in there and given that +2/+2/+2. If that was lethal, that was the line. But I think I'm okay with this. We've got 2 creatures. One, we get to pump them with Mashiko's next turn. So they have to remove both here, and I don't think they will. Okay. So they have a total of 11 blockers. And this is only going to be a +3/+3. Oh, but plus there. 11. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think we're really close to lethal. I don't think it quite had it because it would have been a +3/+3. I think they would have been at 1, but it was enough that they were like, "Yeah, I'm done." All right, so we played 25 matches, 60% win rate, 67% on play, 54% on draw. Kind of what you expect. 0-3 against mono red. So mono red seems to be a pretty good counter to the enchantments deck, which makes sense because their answer to the linear strategy is we're going to do our thing faster. I think the key in this one is definitely hitting Naturalist and getting the life gain. And we've got Esper Control. I think this one would be closer to 50-50. I think we just kind of had a little bad hiccup there. Obviously, very small sample size to really deem too much out of it, but 25 games in 2 hours, quick games, and we were climbing relatively well in Diamond. So, with that, I'm going to wrap things up. Thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed it, hit that follow button. Catch me every Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific. Tomorrow will be Brothers War, and we will be doing drafts for the end of time. So, welcome to the channel, Nemi. Thanks for hanging out. I will check out the deck list that you sent me. And if you want, come join tomorrow for some Brothers War! Woo! And we also have a different vibe going on. So on Mondays, I record my stream. I have all of my alerts and stuff turned off. And on the other days, it's much more casual. We play Stream Raiders. We listen to music. So you can request songs that you want to listen to and all of that fun stuff. And tomorrow at 7 p.m. or 6 p.m. Pacific, my YouTube video goes up every week. So if you want to check that out, hit the subscribe button, all of that fun stuff. I'd appreciate it. And welcome. So I will catch you all. Have a wonderful evening. Brothers War tomorrow. Let's go!